Welcome to today's episode of Salty Sports. I'm Sean Christensen.
And I wish I was Sean Christensen.
Thanks, Brian.
Yep.
We're going to be talking about a lot of basketball in the upcoming episodes, considering the NFL season is now officially over. The unconquerable Baltimore Ravens have defeated the physically inferior San Francisco 49ers. So what's the haps, Brian?
Well, Sean, let's start with some of our local NCAA basketball teams. The UTUU, also known as the undoubtedly terrible Utah Utes, have a whopping 2 wins and 9 losses this season. Bet they're happy they finally made it into the Pac-12. Anyway, in their last game versus Oregon, it was a slaughter of rebounds. They were out-rebounded 41-19, a real bloodbath.
Wow, and BYU hasn't been doing too much better either. They allowed 60 points in the second half to San Diego State University in their loss. And Tyler Haas, however, has been doing pretty well, averaging about 20 points a game this season, but lately has been kind of taken out of his game plan as the other opposing teams have been trying to put more defensive pressure on him as the leading scorer. However, I don't see an NCAA tournament happening for the Cougars this year.
You know, at this pace, Sean, I think I'd rather move to Idaho where there's no basketball than continue to watch these two teams play.
It's a bold statement.
I like their potatoes. Anyway, the Los Angeles Lakers just lost to King LeBron James and his army of Miami Heat players. Not even world peace could stop the King in his reign. Meta world peace, that is. After the loss, however, a lot of the Lakers players lined up to say nice things about LeBron. Kobe said he's been playing exceptional basketball. Meta world peace, however, wasn't so accommodating as some of his teammates. He had this to say. You got to give credit to everybody. You got to give credit to the coaches, got to give credit to the shooters, got to give credit to the screen and rolls, got to give credit to, the whole team. That's what it's about, team, not the individual. The only nice thing we could find Meta World Peace saying about LeBron James was a few days previous when he said, LeBron James, huh? He's strong. He reminds me of a younger, more athletic me.
Well, if there's any time to give praise to LeBron James, it's right now as he's having a crazy effective season. For example, he scored 31 points on the Clippers off of only 11 shots. That's really effective. It's like killing 4 birds with one stone, Brian.
Birds. Like pelicans.
Yeah.
Speaking of pelicans, the New Orleans Hornets have decided to change their team mascot and logo and nickname to the New Orleans Pelicans. Why?
Well, the simple answer is that, the Pelicans is the state bird for New Orleans or, Louisiana. But the not so simple answer is why would they pick a pelican? It's a pelican. But we have video evidence that these pelicans are actually very vicious creatures. What you are about to see is a very real encounter of a pelican attacking a man. Viewer discretion may be advised.
You love it. You love it. I think I'm gonna be sick. Anyway, in other news, the Golden State Warriors have decided to strike up a deal with Adidas, promising to wear these weird, really skin-tight, sleeved yellow jerseys. Might as well paint them on, Sean.
That's right, Brian. It's the first of their kind to have T-shirts as a modern-day NBA jersey for their alternate home game. It's just kind of weird how they got their tight, form-fitting shirt and the muscles showing out and the V-neck. And
that's enough out of you. That's enough out of us. Thanks for watching today, you guys. You're number 1.